Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hey, what's up? Hello, I'm Kiana. Welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, as well as click on that bell icon to be notified on whenever I upload my videos. If you're not new, then welcome back. So today's video is day number 3 out of 7 for hashtag VDay with Kiki. So if you're not aware, I'm uploading a video every single day for 7 days leading up until Valentine's Day. So you've guessed it, every single look will be a Valentine's Day inspired look. So for today's tutorial, I decided to do a pink cut crease with some glitter all over the lid, some thick bold lashes, a nice smoked out lash line, and for the lip, just pretty neutral. So if you want to see how to create this look or how I created this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so for today's look, we are going to be doing a pink glittery cut crease. So the palette that I'm choosing for today's look is going to be the Anastasia Modern Renaissance. I just feel like these pink undertoned and rosy toned eyeshadows are going to be perfect for today's makeup look. So the first thing I'm going to start off by doing is just priming my eyes with my Urban Decay Primer Potion. Just the usual, I do this in every single one of my videos, so you should know the drill by now. Now going in with my Morphe M176, which is just a large, fluffy, kind of just packing brush. It's great for setting the lid. I'm going to take the shade Tempera. It's the shade I've hit pan on, and I completely and utterly love this shade for setting the lid. So I'm just going to sweep that all over the eyelid today, from right under the brow to right to the lash line. Now I'm going to go in with a large fluffy crease brush in the shade Buon Fresco. It is just that really pretty kind of like muted gray purple. And I'm just going to apply that in the crease as our transition color today, mainly focusing in the upper portion of the crease, trying to stay away from the lid. So just right in the socket of the eye, blending upwards towards the brow, and then just feathering it out at the outer corner. You just want to do buffing motions instead of kind of like windshield wiping motions. You more so just want to do like buffing motions just to diffuse the color. So the next color I'm going to go in with from the palette is Venetian Red. So it's just a red undertoned pink, and I'm going to take this on my Morphe M507 brush, just my really small, petite detailing crease brush, and just pick up a little tiny bit of product, not too much, and just start working this in the upper crease area. Even flick it out at the edge a little bit as well. Just really focusing this color in the upper crease. I'm just going to keep building up that color by adding really small amounts, using a very light hand, and almost pulling that upwards towards the brow. So for these outer portions, we're going to clean them up with concealer afterwards, but we're just going to leave them as is for right now. So now I'm going to go in with a little bit of Love Letter on an angled eyeliner brush, and I'm going to start really just making that cut in the crease. Just following that same shape that we sort of created, kind of follow that map and that guideline. So again, starting off with a little bit of product, and just placing this on the lower portion of the kind of cut crease guideline that we created. You can almost even flick the product that you have on the angled brush kind of upwards towards the brow to help diffuse it. Now I'm just going to go in with a clean fluffy blending brush and just blend out all of these edges, just so everything has a nice smooth fade. So right now this is just the rough kind of outline for it. So I'm going to go in with my Born This Way concealer and just a concealer brush. I'm just going to go in with my IT Cosmetics concealer brush. Just pick up some concealer and start cleaning up the whole lid space right up to the crease. Then I'm going to take this down and clean up this portion as well. So before we go in with our glitter, I'm going to go in with the shade Vermeer and just a really nice small detailing brush. I'm just going to pack this all over the lid just to kind of set it and add a nice base for our glitter today. So my glitter of choice today is definitely going to be the Makeup Forever glitter in the shade number 13. It is a holographic glitter. I completely love, 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 love it like so much. And then I'm going to take my Morphe 170-4 brush and just pack this glitter all over the lid. So the lashes I'm going to be going in with today are from Flutter Lashes, and they're in collaboration with Ersatz, or they just look like this. The lashes are actually outside the packaging. I have them already just trimmed, ready to go, and they are in the style Prestige. They are just a very, very large and in charge fluffy pair of lashes, and they're such a heavy pair of lashes. They're almost almost not impossible, but a very difficult lash to kind of manipulate. So you already know the drill. I don't have my concealer on, so I'm going to go ahead and apply the rest of my face makeup, so then we can move on to the lower lash line. So let's hop into the rest of the face. So if you've been watching my tutorials for the past few days, then you know my go-to concealer combo is definitely the Born This Way from Too Faced and the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer. So essentially what I do is I apply some of my Lock-It concealer directly underneath the eye. Barely any because it's such a thick concealer. I'm going to go in with a little bit of this Born This Way concealer with what's ever left, because this is running low. Like, it's almost empty, which makes me really, really sad because it's literally my favorite concealer of life. So I'm going to apply some on the bridge of my nose as well, on the chin, and the cupid's bow. Then I'm just going to go in with my beauty blender. You already know what's going on. This is seriously my all-time favorite combo because you get such a bright under eye and super, super full coverage. Next, I'm just going to set my face with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. Pretty much, it's my face makeup hardly ever changes. Well, it does. But for like concealer, foundation, and powder, I very much so like to keep in the some kind of drill or routine, because I know it works for me. So I'm just going to take a large fluffy brush and just really press this in to the skin. Using that same powder and just a pointed sponge, I guess, I'm just going to bake my under eye. And yeah, you just know the drill. This is very, very, very typical for me. This is just how I pretty much get a beat face every single day, just by doing the same process every single day. So now I'm going to go in with my City Color just Contour Effects number 2 palette. I mentioned this in my last video, but I have a discount code for y'all down in the down bar below. You can save 10% off your purchase. So I'm just going to go in with the contour shade and my Morphe E33 brush and just slightly contour the face. Usually I would bronze the skin too, but today I'm just really wanting to define the cheekbones. Essentially, I'm just going back and forth and just flicking upwards as well. Pretty standard. I'm going to take this on the jawline as well. Just with whatever is left over on the brush. Can even take this down the chin. I'm going to go back in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder and just bake right underneath the contour. Nothing too excessive, and almost just kind of taking it upward and just kind of rounding it off. Then I'm just going to go in with a large powder brush and just dust off the previous powder that we've left on the skin. I'm going to go back in with the Modern Renaissance palette and take the shade Venetian red, and I'm going to run that on the lower lash line just to create a really nice smoked out and diffused lash line. Now I'm going to go in with the black gel liner and put that on the lower waterline as well. Then I'm just going to go back in with that same pencil brush and just diffuse that black liner a little bit, just to kind of make it a little bit messy. Now I'm going to go in with a NYX cream blush in the shade Natural. It's just a really, really pretty, just dusty baby doll pink. I'm going to take this on my Makeup Forever professional brush, then 122 straight and wavy stippling brush. Just kind of pick up a little bit of product on the brush and just stipple this on my cheeks. Now I'm going to go with this Bare Minerals highlighter. This is just in Pure Radiance. It's just a really, really pretty, kind of like champagne pink highlighter. I'm going to take it on my usual brush, the Morphe M510, and just pick up a little bit into like the cap. Just swirl my brush around, tap off any excess, and just start applying it to the cheek. Now for lips, I'm just going to go in with this liquid lipstick from Ofra Cosmetics. It's just in the shade Pasadena. It's a really pretty, just dusty kind of mauve rose shade. Just a fairly neutral kind of shade. And I feel like it'll work, or it works, with multiple different looks. So that is just the end of this tutorial. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up, as well as click that subscribe button down below. And remember, if you recreate any of these looks, don't forget to use the hashtag VDayWithKiki on Instagram and take me in all your pictures. I'd love to see your lovely, beautiful faces recreate my looks. Also, don't forget to check me out on all my social media. It's KianaCairnsxo on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. You know the drill. Add me on all of those, and it's a good time. I'm a fun time. So yeah, just comment, subscribe, check out my channel, check out my other videos, and I will see you in my next one. Mwah. Love you.